I'm back, and so are the Knicks. Okay, I could. We're not back, okay, but we're 4-8. We got a victory. Let's talk about this. What's good, CK crew? It's your boy CK2K, and we're back with another video. I know it's the first video of the week. I'm sorry. Shout out to you guys who showed up to the Instagram live that I had pre-game. I want to do that a little bit more frequently, but I did a live pre-game on Instagram where you guys were just talking about a bunch of different things, and I was giving my opinion on a lot of stuff. It was fun. So shout out to you guys that made it through there. If you haven't made it through there because you haven't followed my Instagram, how many videos do I need to make threatening you guys to follow my Instagram and my Twitter? It's the same name on both. Just go follow me right now. I can't keep doing the same edits every single video. But yes, the Knicks came off of a very difficult weekend where we lost against Washington and Chicago. Oh, Chicago.
Drives, goes to the rim inside, buzzer sounds, and a foul call. He was fouled before the buzzer, Mike.
There's a reason why I didn't make a video for that. For those who didn't know, for those who were there, I did a stream with the Entertainer. It was a fun time. We had a great time, you know, having like a live reaction with you guys during the Chicago Bulls game. But for those who were there know how upset and how distraught myself and the Entertainer were. So I just decided to not make a video on it. I'm gonna be completely honest. Just the fact that we lost the game the way we did. We played a great game, even with win or lose, we played a great game, but just to lose the game that way didn't rub me the right way. But we're not gonna mention that game. That game happened. Frankie didn't look good. My man Mudiay looked great, but that's neither here nor there. We're talking about last night's game against the Atlanta Hawks, this time in Atlanta. Now, the big storyline was Frank Ntilikina's terrible shooting. Will it continue? Will he get out of the rut? Rah, 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 rah. I predicted in that live saying that Frank would go into the half scoring 10 points and would end around 20, but he didn't do that because, you know, he fouled out. And that's something I want to address. Frank Ntilikina dropped 14 points with 5 of 10 shooting 50%, 2 for 4 from the 3. His shot was looking so good. He also had, 3 boards, 3 assists, and 1 steal. I thought it was 2 steals. Like, that wasn't his steal, the one I was thinking about in my head. Frank Ntilikina played a great game. I mean, there's a lot of back and forth going on. I saw on Twitter about people saying that he needs to pick his battles and this and that about the fouls, which is very true. I agree with that 100%. You know, he needs to choose the battles he makes because the referees are not giving him any kind of slack because he's an aggressive defender. And sadly, in today's NBA, those kind of like reaches that he does, they get called as fouls. And in my mind, they weren't. It was just aggressive defense. And it sucks that only some players can get away with it and other players can't. Frank Ntilikina is going to grow to have that, you know, reputation where it plays aggressive defense and he's going to get away with a lot more of these fouls. But sadly, he's not there yet, which is why he's averaging damn near, I think, 4 fouls a game this season, which is high. And especially that last foul that he fouled on. Come on, man. Frank Ntilikina played great. Tim Hardaway Jr. coming back off of his slight, soreness from his back, from the back injury that he suffered against Washington. He fully came back. He started and everything, and he played a great game, dropping 34 points, looking great. Tim Hardaway was 16 of 20 from the free throw line, ladies and gentlemen. 16 of 20. Hello? Damian Dotson had his first game under double digits tonight in the last I think he had 13 straight games, and then tonight he only had 3, or last night he only had 3 points. Kevin Knox still looking rusty. Mario Hezonja. We're not talking about Mario Hezonja in this video. It's going to take everything out of me to say something nice about Mario Hezonja, and I have nothing nice to say, so we're just not going to mention Mario Hezonja for the rest of this video, okay? All right. One of the big things I want to talk about is my guy, Emmanuel Mudiay. Emmanuel Mudiay has played. This is now going to be his 4th game. And he's played a total of 5 games, but in the first game he played when he came back from the injury, it was in garbage time, so it didn't really count. Second game was against Dallas, his hometown, and he came out and played well. Didn't really look aggressive, but as far as moving the ball, he was great. His defense has been pretty good so far. And then the Chicago game happened where he played 34 of the minutes in that game, dropping 16 points, shooting 7 for I can't remember, but he shot a great percentage. And then ultimately last night he shot 4 for 8, scoring 11 points. This is the Mudiay I've been looking for. Now, I'm not gonna say he's been the same. I'm not gonna say he's been perfect. He's still falling on the ground. He's still taking some shots that, you know, very Mudiay-ish, but at the same time he's still hitting these shots at a higher clip. 50% last night and closer to 50% against Chicago. Like I said earlier, year, his defense has gotten better. So I'm not going to sit here and say I told you so, because there's still so much season left, and I still expect for him to have his, dumb moments, which is probably going to happen. I don't want it to, but it's probably going to happen. Mudiay is on the upper scale, more so on the lower scale. I know a lot of you guys are still just rooting for him to fail, so rooting for, oh, here comes Mudiay, here he goes. Oh, I'm sorry, did I not mention the fact that Mudiay was 3 for 3 from 3? Yeah. That was a lot of threes. That was a lot of threes. What's sad about this is he's taking away minutes from Trey Burke. Trey Burke did not even touch the floor against Atlanta. Now, people are wondering right now, is this a Trey Burke thing? Are we done with Trey Burke? Is Trey Burke done? Or is this a matchup thing? Which is my reasoning. I believe that this was a matchup situation, and Frank Ntilikina locked down Trae Young up until about the third quarter where he finally hit his first bucket. And it wasn't all Frank Ntilikina. People need to understand, Mudiay switched onto him a lot, and there was some times where Trier was on him. It was just great guard defense by these three guys. These are three guys that are proving to be solid defenders. We already know about Frank, but I've been preaching that Trier to me has the potential to be a very good two-way player, because his defense is very, very underrated, and we saw that again last night. So I only believe, and even though the height-wise it would have worked out, I really believe that the thing that kept him out of the lineup was mainly the defense. That's really the biggest thing I could think of. But overall, we looked great. Alonzo Trier is continuing his tear shoot. He shot 5 from 9 from the field, scoring 16 points last night, grabbed 4 boards, and picked up a steal. So, we just had a great overall effort. Mitchell Robinson started off aggressive. Freaking Noah Vonleh had a damn double-double in the first half, almost had a double-double in the first quarter. This was the kind of game you like to see. We were very low on assists going into the fourth quarter, but in the fourth quarter, in closing time, you could see that we went back to moving the ball and getting the open man the shot, which is why I feel like we won this game ultimately. That and Tim Hardaway Jr. actually closing a game. So now we're 2-0 against Atlanta this season. Our next game coming up, I gotta check the wall because I don't have them on top of my head. Once again, shout out to everyone who made to this past week's Coast to Coast. If you didn't get to see it, it is up on the channel right now. Go check it out. There's time codes in the description so you can bounce around to the parts where we're talking about things that you care about, and you can check them out. It was a great show this week. Every week is a fun show. It's getting better and better while the weeks go on. We're adding more features. We're gonna have call-ins at some point, probably towards the middle of the season. So it's a great time. You guys drive it. Your guys' comments, your guys' conversation drive what we talk about. We give our opinion, then we hear about your opinion. We, discuss your opinion. It's a great show. Great show. This is a reoccurring question I'm seeing. Mateo Antonak, I hope I said that right. He asked me, how long will Trier be on a two-way contract? He is like the 4th best rookie in the last few games, and Dotson too. We have to cut someone for those two guys to be on a normal contract. Well, Dotson is on a normal contract. He's not a two-way, but Trier is a two-way. We do need to cut somebody. I think it's pretty, not obvious, but I think the odd man out is probably going to be the big fella Luke Cornett. He's probably going to be the one that's going to get cut. In my mind, I feel like he is the one that should be cut and just have him play permanently on the G League. So I would not be surprised if someone snatches him up, because I feel like Cornett is a guy that can play in the league, because he is a big that can shoot the ball. He's a big that can rebound from time to time. And I feel like he would be slotted perfect on some other team. But if not, then he'd be seeing our G League team. And if there's some kind of injury or something happens, some kind of trade, and we need to bring somebody up, Cornett would be that first guy up. But I think Cornett's going to be the one that's going to get waived for Trier to be on the ultimate roster. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about everything that's been said today. Do you guys think the Knicks had a solid win? Do we have a chance against Toronto? Are the Bulls ahead of the Knicks? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who do we let go so Trier can be on the roster? All these are questions I want to hear you guys answer. This time, since I didn't do it in the last video, I'm gonna do it in this video. You guys have been really receptive to the hashtags. Poopy Scoop was one of them. KD to NY was the other one. This week's hashtag, this one's going to be real simple. Just hashtag Knicks win, because we're coming off of a win. This is a positive episode. It's an optimistic episode, and it's going to be an episode where I'm talking to you guys. So hashtag Knicks win at the end of whatever you comment. Let me know that you made it all the way to the end. You the real MVP, all right? As always, follow me on my socials. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Check out the merch. We got new designs. Link is in the description below. More designs to come. Ultimate grand revealing coming, and I want to do a sale, but that's going to be around Black Friday time, so be on the lookout for that. Much love to you guys. Catch you guys in the next video that's coming out here tomorrow. New video coming to you tomorrow. Let's get it.